need to have a heart, you know.
You can never be a tour guide. Your customers don't have to be intelligent for business to keep working.
Definitely. If you accept the business mind, definitely. So you'll accept everything that comes on your way.
Yeah, of course.
Because sometimes we are passing through a lot, and then depression and everything. It's real.
Welcome to our channel once more. So Fidel, could you please tell the people what you do, who you are, where you get the charisma from?
Okay, good morning guys. So as he said, Fidel, so my name is Fidel, and so actually I'm a guide, and I'm a host as well, and also assistant lodge manager of this place where we are standing right now, John Star Camp.
Yeah, nice, perfect. Yeah, because you're the man that does it all. First you took us for the tour, and then you drove us, and then he's mixing up some drinks. So yeah,
definitely,
we really appreciate it. But Fidel, we're gonna get right away into the reason why I'm having this video with you. Have you ever had a crazy customer experience?
Definitely. We does. We do a lot.
Yeah.
But so when you're talking about when it's coming to hospitality and to customer care, so definitely sometimes we call it's not. This job, hospitality is not a job, but it's a calling.
Yeah.
So you need to have a heart, you can have crazy customers and other things, but definitely you just have to go along.
Yeah, because I can imagine, trying to keep your cool while someone is going crazy and everything. I had the same conversation with my friend that I'm here with today.
Yeah.
I told her, you can never be a tour guide because you will argue with all the customers. And because she was like, yeah, some people are just so stupid and whatever. Yeah. And then I said, at the end of the day, it's making money. You're showing them the product.
Definitely.
Your customers don't have to be intelligent for business to keep working.
Definitely.
And she's like, no, but they can't be so ignorant. And I was like, it's just business, my dear. But,
definitely. Yeah. You just have to be. To have a business mind, and then so definitely, if you accept the business mind. Yeah. Definitely. So you'll accept everything that comes on your way.
Yeah, of course. And tell me, Fidel, I want to hear a little bit about your story. So I like to ask deep questions. Tell me, have you ever had a challenging moment in your life, or your history a little bit? You could speak, let's say, about your childhood, a challenging thing you had to do, or what led you to Gondwana Collection?
For me, actually, I'm from the northern part of Namibia.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite far from here.
Yeah, so where the water is immense.
Definitely, we have been taking water from the wells and as well, and then from the dams. It was a challenge from my childhood. We've been fetching water from far.
Thank you very much, Chef.
The water. Thank you very much.
You see good customer service all day.
We have been fetching water from far. Walking distance. Have you ever carried a bucket full of water on your head for some kilometers?
No. No.
We started in that way. And then the things were the country was still developing and everything, so in the villages people have been struggling compared to now. So now it's not a struggle anymore. People have taps in their houses. Get water, fresh water, not in the dams or something. So because those years we just have to wait for the rain to come and then make the dam full, and then that's the time we have to get water. So otherwise, if it's not like that, you have to dig. Some meters underground.
And a bit more about this, because I grew up not such a privileged lifestyle, but obviously we were not lifting buckets and everything.
Okay.
There's steps to it. But I want to hear from you
Yeah.
Because I would say I had a point in my life where I never really wanted to tell people about where we come from and how I grew up. But recently I've been starting to realize, the more you understand where you come from, the more you understand where you're going.
Definitely.
Would you say there's ever been a time where you were ashamed of your life or the things you went through? Because I can understand in the north, growing up in the villages, there's a lot of work to be done. Some have to walk a long distance to school.
Definitely.
There are some also that are struggling with supply of food and different things, and how does it play in the role as a role in the person you've become now? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, for me, like serious, there's something that I don't really forget in my life. So when I started school, I actually started school when I was very, like old already, about like 10 years old. Yeah, so that's how I started grade 1.
That's 4 years later than usual.
Definitely, yeah. So, but then, though, okay, when I started grade 1, it was quite good. I mean, I knew how to read, I knew how to write, and everything was quite very good. But there was a point where I came to grade 5. When I came to grade 5, so I failed grade 12. I mean, not 12, but I mean 5. And then now I have to change school. So now I have to go to another school. So when I get to that school, I was in that class. I mean, I was just alone. I mean, actually, yeah, by that time, because I was new at that school, so people, they didn't know me. But to be honest, I was like at the last level, I think.
Yeah.
So, I couldn't speak English, I couldn't even write any sentence in English, if I have to do it, I have to do it in my language, like I'm trying to put it in, and then, so it was really something like pushed me, like, no, listen, every day when I'm coming to school, so if let me say, yesterday we get a new lesson, and then so today we are coming for revision or something. So definitely I forgot. I don't know what was happening. And so every day, so the teacher have to point me, like, okay, can you say something? Like serious, I couldn't say anything.
In those moments, the teachers are looking for you. It's like, and then it's like you want to sweat.
Definitely, you are sweating. You want to hide. I mean, but everybody is looking at you like, where's this guy come from? Like serious. You don't know anything, but at least I think it helped me very much. So when I changed school, and then the teacher had been doing that to me, like, okay, so she come to the point where like she have to make sure, like, every day after school, so at least I said something in the class. And then from there, like, okay, it motivated me, like, every time when I'm going home, so at least I have to go and read what I was taught, like, yesterday, and then, or like in the afternoon. And then from there, so at least I start picking up. I start picking up, and then from there, so that's why now, okay, I got to grade 12 and everything, so whereby now I have to come to Windhoek. So most of people are all of them we are just coming to Windhoek because of the university and other things. So that's where I came to do my vocational training as a mechanic. So actually I'm a diesel mechanic with a qualification as well for level 3. And then so that's why I also got to Gondwana. So because so that was 2018. Gondwana had a new lodge in the desert that we call Desert Grace. So they gave me a call, like, okay, Fidel, if you are interested, so we have a new lodge that we open in desert.
And they just found you.
Definitely. Actually, I took my CV. I took my CV to the head office.
Was I missed
that
found there, like a James Bond kind of thing.
Okay, I understand. So actually I took my CVs there. So then they gave me a call. So that's how I happened to come to desert. That was 2018. So I started with the Desert Grace, and then I've been working as a maintenance. I've been maintaining that lodge for almost like 3 years. And then from there I decided, I need to try something new. I told them, so listen, I think I need to change, and then I want to be a guide.
Yeah.
So they told me, you know, okay, do you know how to guide? Do you have any experience? You know,
Yeah.
like, no, listen, I
Yeah,
think,
like experience.
definitely, you know, always, I mean, you need to have experience. And I
Yeah.
was like, no, listen, you guys, you can train me.
Yeah.
I can also follow the guides that that are going for the drive and other
Yeah.
things. So they said, yeah, it's good, but the problem, so you need to have a 3C, must have any paper or any qualification that, so you know things are happening. So you can be a guide, you don't have any qualification, you don't have any paper, but you're a guide, so you're driving, anything happens, so you have guests, and remember,
Yeah.
so people, I mean, when they are doing their research, and then they have to look at this, is this guy, is it really guide something, so people look at that.
Yeah.
And then from there, so I decided to go and do a short course,
Okay.
for guiding.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did a short course for 6 years. I mean, not 6 years, but 6 months. Then from there, so
Oh, 6 years. I was like, that would
yeah,
be quite low.
that's too much, you
Yeah.
know. By
Yeah.
this time, I
Almost a doctor.
definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could be a doctor of nature.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
you see, this is what I'm saying. Yeah? Tour guides, you guys and your words.
Definitely. And then from there, I brought my qualification. I mean, my certificate.
Yeah.
Because I do it under NANTHA, and then NANTHA is under NTA.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have to evaluate it by NTA.
Oh, okay.
So, and then from there, I've been starting as a guide.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I've been guiding. I mean, pushing,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
just like that. And then, to be a guide is not that, I mean, you will know everything by the time. So, but it's a process whereby you have to learn from your fellow guides. So that's the thing that we do. So let me say, for instance, I got a group whereby they have a guide. So if they have a guide, I will tell this guy, listen, me and you, we are working in the same office.
Yeah.
So when we are doing the activity now, so I will do what I can do. I talk what I know, and you can add. So if the way you add, so definitely I will get some experience.
Teamwork.
No, definitely it's a teamwork.
That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been guiding for like now 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then from there, so now it's now I'm doing both.
Yeah.
I'm a guide. I'm a assistant lodge manager.
Yeah.
And I'm a host as well. I'm a
Yeah.
barman. I mean, I
That's
can cook
good.
as
That's
well.
good. Yeah, okay. For the ladies out there. Good.
Yeah.
That's good to know. So let's speak about a little bit about customer servicing, because generally I like to kind of observe how everything is working when it comes to businesses and how they run and everything. And since my coming to this lodge specifically, or in general Gondwana lodges, because they're the lodges that we generally use most when we're traveling in Namibia. And one thing I am quite impressed by is your customer servicing and your kind of like your emotional intelligence. For say, you gave us a little tour yesterday. How do you yourself really try to keep your cool, a positive mindset, throwing some jokes in there? And because I'm sure you probably had some people that are just in a bad mood and they just want to start fires and so. And also I want to understand, what is Gondwana using to motivate all of you to just be so nice?
Okay. First of all, let me say, as I said, I mean, to be in a tourism, it's not a career, but it's a calling. It's something that need to be in you. I understand. Yeah, most of people want to do that. I mean, they want to be in a hospitality, but first you need to train yourself to believe in yourself and to be who you are, because you are actually working with people. It's not easy to work with people. It's not easy, but anyways, most of people that that are traveling, coming to either to our lodges or some different places. So these people, they are coming just to, for rest. For holiday and vacation and everything. So sometimes, things happened in their life, and then so they're just coming to the place where you can just to get a good service whereby they can forget whatever they're passing through. So this is something that now it's in us. actually to make someone happy. First, you have to look at the person face. I mean, the face appearance when you are meeting the person. So you look at how the person. I mean, how the person. If you ask, I mean, sometimes you can lead the person. If you ask him, how are you today?
Yeah.
So the way he's responding, it can show you.
Yeah.
Okay, this person is in which mood.
Yeah.
Let me go this way. So because sometimes you look at the face of the person, you ask him, how are you today? How was your drive? I mean, how was your drive? How was your day? I mean, you look at that person, and then so the way he's responding to you. Yeah. Okay. Then you have now to set your mind like, okay, this person, I have to go this way.
Yeah.
Okay, let me start him in this way. So definitely
the emotional intelligence.
Definitely you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. So I mean, you don't need to be too hard. You don't need to be too slow. You just need to be there. I mean, be a bit of active.
Okay.
Try to make people laugh.
Yeah.
And in that way, definitely you're gonna bring everybody in the same page.
Sometimes the jokes work, sometimes they don't work.
Definitely,
it's part of the job.
But then, in anyways, I mean, even if it works or not, so you have to keep your smile. Yeah. Even if it doesn't matter. I mean, something happened. It doesn't matter. Like I had a meeting in the office there, and then like I was. I mean, I'm pissed off, and the moment I'm leaving that office, definitely my smile. I have to put on my smile.
You're hurting inside, but with a smile.
I mean, let your pain inside, and then so, I mean, cover yourself. I mean, cover it with a smile.
Wow. And so far working at the Gondwana collection, I think you've been. It's been an interesting journey, I'd say, or I don't know, from your side.
Definitely. For me, like, okay, I'm with the company for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Do you remember there was a time whereby we had a hard time, like COVID-19. Actually, that was a really bad time.
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask because, how has the growth been in terms of in the tourism industry, and what challenges have you faced all together? Yeah. So tell me a little bit about that. Sorry, I cut you off.
I know, it's fine. Okay. It was quite really a hard time because I mean there was nothing moving at all by the time. So because of these lockdowns, whereby you cannot travel from one town to another town. And for Gondwana, so the thing that Gondwana does, I think it was the first company in Namibia that did that. So no one was retrenched so far. Yeah, I mean, at least they worked so hard to keep our job. Although sometimes we got some salary cuts, and I mean that's really understandable.
But nobody was retrenched.
Definitely. And then just imagine the good thing also. The thing of Gondwana really care about his staffs. Yeah, he really count his staffs. So you need to treat. I mean, that's the thing. Gondwana have a vision of this nation, especially for the youth, and. As we look at, youth is our leaders of tomorrow. So we are leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah, let's make a toast to that. Good leadership and a bright future.
Thank you very much. So the good thing of Gondwana also, listen, I mean, in Gondwana you can come at the level of zero. I mean, zero level.
Okay.
Without any qualification, without anything. So Gondwana will take you.
That's basically your story.
Definitely. Gondwana will take you, and then if Gondwana take you, so he will train. I mean, they will send you for some courses, training. You get experience, you get certificates and everything. So definitely, which means in Gondwana there's growth, like starting from zero to wherever you find yourself.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
so
good.
As I said, now during the COVID-19, so most of us it's a guide, or let me say it's a guide, a hoster or something. So definitely, by that time there was nothing moving here. So most of us we've been home, almost for three months. Yeah, we've been home, and it was only few people that have been in the lodge, just taking place of the good to clean and do everything, maintenance wise and housekeeping. But just imagine, so we have been home away from work for 3 months, but we've been getting our salary.
Wow.
So there's something really motivating you, the company actually it have
they care about me.
About me, about my life and everything.
Because from their side also, it's a big expense, but also probably took a lot of planning for, you know,
Definitely.
it's something that you have to be prepared for already a long time before, because
I mean, that's how business works, you know.
Yeah.
If you have your business, I mean, yeah, a lot of us that I mean, we are always like scared to go in business because we are scared of the challenges, you know. But remember, when you're coming up with a business, so definitely you face a lot. So you can win, you can lose. Yeah, but anyways, I mean, when you're going for business, you need to be positive. Like, you don't need to think about, no, listen, if I go and then I spend my 500,000 and put it in the business, so what if I didn't get them back? Don't think about that. Yeah, so at least like be positive. And yeah, you know, you can get lost, but you pick up yourself. It's about the mindset. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Anyways, you know, as we come closer to the end of this video, firstly, I'd like to ask, well, what do you think about the future of Namibia in general, in terms of business, tourism, or whatever it is? Where do you see Namibia headed in terms of that growth? Because I see in our tourism here a lot of foreigners as well. I mean, I've seen Asians, I've seen Europeans from yesterday when we went to Sausage Play, and they're coming in numbers.
Definitely.
And so also there are some that are coming to know for business ventures and all that. So I want to ask you, as an individual, as a local from Namibia, where do you see the country headed, and what are your hopes for the future in terms of the youth, also the empowerment and everything, you know?
I mean, by looking at things, I mean, so Namibia, if you look at Namibia is a quite very a good country, peaceful country, with nice people as well, and
of course,
with a few population in the world,
of course.
So Namibia could be a very better place to stay, but by my point of view, when I look at the things, so definitely we only need to change some few things, and then so if we change it, definitely I mean Namibia will be a good country, will be a better country, so whereby everybody will live a standard life. So the first thing that I look at Namibia, I mean, what we need to do.
Is the sun affecting you?
No, but it's okay. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, you know, I by nature I have small eyes. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. So so yeah, the first thing that the government need to do, or like Namibia, what need to do, so we can be to that level where we want to go. The first thing is education. So there's no way, I mean, we can conduct, I mean, in a business, and then people are not educated. So definitely you have to educate someone. Give him some business mind. So definitely, because I mean, in Namibia, like as I said, Namibia, we are very, very small in number. So now in Namibia, everybody can be a businessman. Yeah, it could be a businessman. Definitely, yeah. And then so if we happen to do that, okay, Namibia, we can do it this way. You can be a businessman. So what we need to do, we need to build more industries. And then so we need to hit more on the vocational trainings. So because the more we train people to do jobs with their own hands, so definitely out of that, so they're gonna build something. So I can do my so you know, as I said, I'm also a diesel mechanic by professional. So yeah, I can make my garage, and then in that garage I can recruit my people. So 5 or 6 people in that way. So on the number of the unemployment, I decrease it. So because I have people that are working for me, definitely I think if we do that way, so definitely Namibia will be, I think we're gonna go far. So whereby everybody will be on the good level, and so they can also can help themselves instead of like waiting for the government. Like, you know, that's why now today most of people, so we are crying the government is not providing job. So because definitely we are crying, but the government there's definitely have nothing to do, because it can't provide job for us for now. But
Yeah.
at least we need to, I mean, also the government, what the government need to do, just need to meet people, its own people. Like, listen, you guys, okay, if you have this AD, so I have these papers, I need to do my company, and I need to work on this and this. So definitely meet me.
Yeah.
If the government meet
Of
you,
course, of
definitely
course,
you're gonna
of
go
course.
far.
Yeah, I think it's easy to try and put everything into the hands of the government, but if you think about it, you know, you're responsible for 2.5 million people, and you know,
Yeah.
sometimes you need to also take the problems into your own hands and say, what can I do? Where can I, where can I lift the weights? At what part? How do I come in with my skills and knowledge? What can I do to better myself, to also help this unemployment rate or whatever it is, to move the economy forward? You know, we all need to do our part. Definitely. And tell me, when you look at your life in general, I mean, a lot of perseverance that's going through. I think it's an impressive story, to be honest. I'm quite impressed myself, and I'm very appreciative of the fact that you're still positive minded, try to do your best, not let life just beat you down. That's what we're all about. I love that.
Definitely.
Love that. And what would you say your core values are, and you know, how you try to live your life right now? What you aspects of your life that you'd say, if I do this, I think for me it's a good life. Yeah.
You know, for me, like serious, I don't want to live like with your life whereby like I'm rich or like I have a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, if that opportunity comes, definitely I will I think I will do it. Yeah, I will live it. But I think I prefer more like, okay, no, as long as I have a standard life, like simple life. Okay, I have my house, I have my car, I have as long as I have 2 kids, and then so my kids are going to school, and then
kids as well.
Yeah, I have 2 kids. Yeah, I have 2 ladies. So one, she's in grade 4 now.
Yeah.
And then one, she's going now to pre-primary now.
That's
so
nice. That's nice.
Yeah. So I mean, for me,
you
like,
do it all. Your father as well.
Definitely, yeah. I have responsibilities as well. Yeah. It's not only to my kids, but my family is as well. My mom.
Yeah.
So because my dad died long time.
So
I know it's okay. Yeah. It's life, so we accept everything that comes in life. For me, like, okay, so as long as I know I have that. I have that simple life. Help my mother, my family, and then everybody who's surrounding me. So definitely, I think that will be, a good life. A better life for me. As long as I'm living, I'm not suffering, I'm not sleeping without with an empty stomach. So definitely, appreciate life.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I also like to say, sometimes when I really think about it, if you really would like to go to the basics of everything, I think any day where you have food, shelter, and clothing is a good day. That's all you need, If you don't have a car, you walk.
Sometimes, it's like, even if you don't have a car, you have food. You have shoes on your feet. Yeah. Definitely, you have shelter.
Yeah, and when the rain comes, you're somewhere.
Definitely,
that's good.
That's a best life, because there are people that listen, the way I'm living, there's someone saying, no, listen, look, I want to be like Fidel.
Actually, true. Yes.
But for me, I feel like this is not the life I want to live. At least I need to go somewhere.
Someone is looking up.
Definitely, someone is looking up. That's why that's the thing now. Sure, like life, it have levels. Life, it have levels. Not like, okay, all of us look at the fingers. Your fingers, they are not the same. So they are not the same. So some are short, some are longer, and then that's how it should be. We can't be all of us together. The same level.
That's a nice way to look at it.
Definitely, someone must be on top of you, and then you must be down. It's that's how it should be work.
I heard somewhere that if two people are the exact same and they're doing the exact same thing, one person is not needed.
Definitely. For instance, let me say now, if all of us we could be in Namibia. Okay, all of us, we are businessmen. We are now we're rich. Everybody have money. Do you think someone could come and then work here, even if it's even if like this is now a lovely place, and you know, some people used to tell me, you Fidel, yeah, you have a beautiful office.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you see,
Yeah,
I don't
the
even get
views,
tired of it.
everything.
You know, yeah. Otherwise, if I was rich, I have my own money and my
Yeah.
own I could not be here.
Yeah.
So, but then, anyways, it's supposed to be like that. Someone must be on top, and then you be until just like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's just a good thing. I mean, the good thing is just that, okay, you just need to be a role model of someone.
Okay.
Yeah, be a role model of someone.
Yeah.
So someone must look at you and they say, look, I want to be like that person.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So have influence in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. I really appreciated some good insights you've given us. So now, as we enjoy the last bit of the sunrise and we sit here, our last sips of water.
Yeah.
What question, you know, if I have the next guest on this video, on these interviews, what question do you want to ask the next guest or the people that are watching? Is like, what do you want them to think about as we leave today?
Okay, my people, listen. You don't need to think hard. Yeah, you don't need to think hard. Because you know this thing that we say. I mean, work hard. So you can go somewhere. Sometimes you can work hard, man. I mean, by working hard, like you know, me, we Vambos, like if you tell me to work hard, it's like you're saying I must go in the field to take a hoe, and then you know. But anyways, in nowadays we don't work hard anymore, but we work smart. Just try to work smart, and then so maybe what I want to say, so what you need to do, okay, just work smart, and then everything will be fine if you work smart. So but anyways, maybe sometimes you just need to ask yourself, I mean, question yourself, and like, okay, where do you want to find yourself, where do you want to go in sometimes. But it depends on your mindset. I mean, if you set your mind like, okay, definitely I want to do this in life, and then so you push it, so definitely you get there. And then so I think what you need to do now, what we need to do, all of us, I mean, it's just a matter of helping each other. So sometimes that's why I mean, as we have this belief, like, okay, if I find you somewhere, so at least I have to say hi, so I have to greet you. Because you know, sometimes we are passing through a lot, and then so I mean, depression and everything, it's real. So sometimes, okay, what you guys need to do is so pass by someone, then try to talk to him, and then so maybe you give him a nice direction also sometimes.
Okay, good, perfect. Help each other, lift each other up. We rise by lifting each other. And the questions of the day are: where do you want to see yourself in life, and where are you going? Think about that sometimes. Definitely. I really appreciate it, Fidel. It's been a good good little interview, and some good insights you've given us. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good. All right. I don't remember now. Did you say your name in the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Perfect.